just clear any kind of concern. I have on my seatbelt. The phone is stationary whilst I'm driving, because I know if I don't get to do this, I'm going in a meeting at 9, and so my meeting will end around 4, and I can't afford not to do my motivational session this morning. So how are you this morning? It is Tuesday, and Tuesday is Tuesday Bliss on another episode of Mollie's TSA. Were you able to read on your own this morning? Were you able to think clearly and to decide what it is that you were going to wear this morning? Were you able to get up out of bed this morning, take a shower, get dressed for those who are already on the job, for those who are still at home? Were you able to think for yourself? Yes. If you have answered yes to all those questions, it means therefore that you are having a great Tuesday morning thus far. And it means therefore that someone ought to get the honor and the glory for all it is that you have answered yes to. It must be God. Couldn't be anybody else. It must be God. There are so many things that are happening around us, but yet still God's grace and mercy is extended to all of us. All who are able to watch and hear me this morning, it's because of His grace and His mercy. We can't, based on works, say, okay, I'm doing this and so God is going to grant me this. No, it's not by works, because we can't work for salvation. We can't work for God's grace, and we can't work for His love. He loves us because He created us. So He loves us with an everlasting love. And all He asks us to do is to give Him the honor and the glory. Give Him the praise. And so this morning on Tuesday Bliss, it's all about giving God the praise. It's all about thanking God for this another day. Thanking God for all the things He has done for me. Both my trials, because had it not been for the trials, I wouldn't be able to know my strength and won't be able to realize that I have to rely on God totally. God don't need my help. I need God. He doesn't need me to be God, but I need God in order to exist. And that's enough. That's enough to be thankful for. So, the sun is shining bright. I am at peace. And because I'm at peace, I want to extend my positive energy to someone this morning, to let that person know that, sometimes, I'm going to say this, and I hope I don't offend anyone, but sometimes we complain too much, and we come across as being ungrateful, because no matter what God is doing in our life, we still find time to complain, because what we want, we can't see the end, but God can see the end, and God knows what is good for us. And so God is giving us little by little so that we're able to be comfortable and to be content. But no, we find ourselves complaining. I used to be like that. I used to complain a lot. And I've learned to put my trust in God. And now I'm at peace. I'm happy. Even when I'm without, even when I don't have things that I think, okay, I should have in order to move to a next level, I am still happy and contented knowing that, guess what? The best gift there is to have is life. And to be in my right mind so that I can now start to think, and I put God in my plans, and I will say, God, do you think that this is something? Because no matter what, no activity at all you should be doing without not consulting the Creator. Asking for His guidance. Asking Him to show you the way, to see if this is what you need to be doing. And trust me, if you just stop and listen, you will hear His answer. So for this morning, Tuesday Bliss, I want to encourage us all. Be happy. Be content. Whether it's in the big things or the small things. Just remember that we serve a great God who sits high and looks low, who is able to come down to our level when we couldn't get up to him. So just trust God. Prove him today and be blessed. So thanks again for tuning in to another episode of Mollie's TSA. Think it, speak it, and act. Do have yourself a blessed day. Love you all.